everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Mia, and today I wanted this first look to just be really simple. I was actually headed out to run errands with my mom, so I didn't want to do anything too crazy. I've already filled in my brows using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown, and my eyelids are primed as well with the Urban Decay Primer in Original. Right now I'm going in with my Morphe 35M, I think it's called the Boss Mood palette, and I just took those two brown shades that you saw, and I'm just putting them in my crease using a Luxie blender brush. I like to go in windshield wiper motions. I feel like that gets the most color distributed evenly across my entire lid. So that's what I'm doing on both eyes. Of course, we don't want to look weird or anything like that. Yeah, my Alexa, she wasn't really doing it for me. I had it on Rihanna radio, and the songs just weren't my jam, so I kind of had to yell at her in that quick clip that you just saw. But at this point, I feel like you understand the drill, what I'm actually doing, so we can just fast forward through this entire part. I'm just taking both of those colors, making sure that they're really pigmented in my crease area, because I want them to... Oh yeah, still feeling the music. Yep, she helped me out at that point. It was a Beyonce song, so I had to jam out. But anyways, I'm just making sure that my crease is nice and pigmented with both of those shades before we move on. So I'm going in back with that palette in the middle shade. This is like a shimmery brown bronze shade. It's in between those two colors I previously used. And I'm taking a flat eyeshadow brush and just putting that right on my lid in the area that I didn't hit with any eyeshadow to begin with. This is usually my go-to. I always like to do like a matte transition shade that goes into a shimmer. So this is pretty normal for me. Once again, we're just fast forwarding on through because I think you guys can kind of get what I'm doing. I'm trying to make sure that I pack as much color I can onto that lid space. I don't want to leave any open areas where it's not as pigmented or is super pigmented in one area but not as much in the other. So going back with that same Luxie brush I used to start my transition shade, I'm just making sure that everything blends correctly. I don't want there to be some obvious line of here's where it's matte and then here's where it's shimmer. So there's no additional product on this brush. I'm just going back and retracing my steps so that it looks as good. And then I went in with another Morphe palette. This is their 35R palette, and I took that beige shade that you see there, and I'm going in with another flat brush. This is a different one, and I'm just highlighting my brow bone. I don't normally do this, but it felt necessary for some reason. I don't know, I felt like that upper part of my brow bone just looked a little dull, so I just wanted to add just a little bit of color, not too much. So I did my mascara and my lashes off camera, but I used the, oh geez, what's it called? The Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara from, I believe it's, I want to say L'Oreal or Maybelline, that's a guess. And then my lashes are the Koko Lashes Koko Lashes in the style Queen Bee. I love them, they're really cheap, which is also a plus. And now I'm just spot concealing. I didn't want to do full coverage foundation, so I'm just using my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Amande just to cover up those dark spots that I don't want the world to see. And then I'm going in with my Bare Minerals powder foundation. I'm in the shade Hazelnut, and I'm going in with a Vanity Planet brush just to make sure that not only am I covering up my concealer that I used to spot conceal, but that every part of my face matches and that there aren't some dark areas, some light areas. Just a really light coverage. Actually, no, this is actually a pretty full coverage powder, but like I said, I didn't want to use a full coverage like liquid foundation, so this was the best alternative for me. And then from there, I did a little bit of bronzing, just a little, using my Nars bronzer in the shade Casino. I've actually hit pan on that. I need to get a new one. And then I'm going in with a Morphe M527 brush, I believe, just to add some depth to my cheeks. It didn't make that much of a difference, at least not that you can see, but I could tell, so that's all that matters. From there, because my under eye, I could still see, I guess, I don't know, I just didn't like it, long story short. So I just used the Fenty Beauty Matchstick Trio. I used the shade Caramel, and I'm going in with a flat concealer brush just to blend that out, just to add some brightness under my eyes, because it was a bit early in the morning, so I wanted to look awake and alert and not like I just rolled out of bed. From there, I'm going back in with that Morphe palette, the 35M palette, with that same shimmer brush I used all over my lid. And then I'm taking a small smudger brush from Sephora, and I'm going to go right underneath my eyes just to make sure that it all connects and it looks good. And I always like to add shimmer under my eyes more so than a matte. I don't know, I just think it gives it a bit of more of a pop, I would say. From there, I'm alternating back to my Morphe 35R palette. I did that quite a bit in this video. And I'm taking, it's like a light, oh man, like a light shimmery shade, and I'm just hitting my inner corners with that. I can get a bit heavy-handed with this, I've been told by my mom. Hi, Mom. But, I mean, I like it. What's wrong with a little shimmer in the inner corner? Now I'm going in with my, I believe this is my Maybelline liner. Yes, it's my, no, excuse me, it's my L'Oreal Paris Voluminous eyeliner, and this is my favorite drugstore eyeliner. I just started hitting it under, or on my, I don't even know what that's called, under eye, over eye, whatever. I'm doing it right there. This is the first time I've ever done it before. I don't even know what it's called, as you can tell. And then I hit my waterline, which is probably like the best part of my makeup routine, at least I think so. I enjoy putting black in my waterline. I think it brings out my eyes a little bit more. Some people don't like it, but they're not me. Then from there, I'm going with the Amrezy Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. This highlighter, you guys, is everything. Like, I could bathe in it. It's so great. I'm taking that on a Morphe highlighter brush. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I will have that link down below for you. And, I mean, I love it. I really do. This highlighter is everything. We all should have like 5 of these in our stash because it's pretty great. Okay, so I thought that this look would be complete after I added this lipstick. This lipstick is from Urban Decay. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. I'll link that down below as well. But I don't, this just was not the right shade for this look, and you're gonna see me have second thoughts about it very soon in this video. I don't know, I thought it would look good. When I thought this up in my head, I was like, it would be like a nice cute pop of color to go opposite the brown, but I don't know, I just wasn't digging it after a while. See, I start wiping it off. I wasn't feeling it. I just looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, nope, sorry, you are not the one. So instead, I went in with a Maybelline lipstick in the shade Raw Chocolate. This is my favorite. This is kind of like my go-to nude shade, like a nude that works for my skin tone. I wear it all the time. I need to go pick up some more actually, because it's pretty great, and I thought it did well to complement the color of my eyes. Oh, so much better. I don't know what I was thinking. That original shade, it's a pretty color, but not for this look. Lesson learned on that one. Oh yeah, I forgot. So after I finished filming, I thought, oh my gosh, yay, I'm done. And then I realized I forgot to set my face. So now here I am using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And this, I was actually late to picking this up. I'd heard so many great things about it, but I never thought to just buy it myself, and I finally did, and I love it. And so you just saw me spray it all over my face, and now I'm just waiting to dry. And that's it, we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!